Remember to like and subscribe and comment. You know, y'all don't get it, man. The Antifa, man, they're misunderstood. You know, and we all know about Charlottesville and how the Antifa they peacefully protested. And they were thrown out by the Nazis, and that's what I'm saying, man. Man, we gotta be careful with these Nazis, man. You can't trust them. uh, we gotta pay attention to what they're doing, because they are shady. Anyway, so there was this incident at Boston Rally. Okay, you know, the Antifa was trying to peacefully talk to this old woman about her racism and her internalized uh, Nazi thoughts, and she dropped her flag, you know, and Antifa, picked it up, and as they were, picking up her flags, she tripped, you know, but or she fell somehow. We don't know how she fell. She just knows she fell. We think it's a conspiracy. They're trying to set us up. You know, somebody edited the tape. I mean, it looked like we pushed it to the ground, but nah, it was really the Nazis. Somebody photoshopped the Nazis out of that video where she tripped and but she fell. We didn't push it. No. We ain't dragged. No, we was trying to hand her the flag. Some Nazis came out of nowhere. Y'all didn't see them. The Nazis were in the second frame. Y'all didn't see that part. And then some alt-right people beat up the guy who was taping the whole thing. They went home, edited the footage, and Photoshop edited Nazis out of the video. So it looked like we pushed her, but no, somebody else pushed her. She might have tripped. I don't know. I don't want to accuse anybody of stuff, and I don't have no evidence. But either way, we can't trust Nazis. We can't trust alt-right. They're all the same. They can't be trusted. Now, the Antifa, they're a communist organization. Now, most of us, we haven't actually lived the communist life. We don't really know what it is, really. We don't really had it here. But we need it here, though. We need to have everybody be equal. Everybody have all the same opportunities. We need to all be making all the same. The doctors need to be making the same thing as the janitors should make, Even though, doctors go to school for 30 years or whatever, doesn't matter. The janitor, he didn't have to go to school at all. All he had to do was just be trained. But it doesn't matter, though. The janitor needs to make as much as the doctor. In the hospitals, they should be free. I should be able to go into a hospital and I should be having to pay no money. That would be awesome, right? I ain't gotta pay no money. That's not gonna cause everybody in the country to want to go to the hospital. There's not gonna be no way, We'll just make the hospitals bigger. I don't really know where the money's gonna come from to pay for these hospitals or pay these doctors. But it doesn't matter, it's free, The government's gonna provide it. I don't know where the money's gonna come from. But it doesn't matter, it's gonna be free. The government's gonna make it free. They're gonna be making that free. They're gonna make the college free. We can just take all of Bill Gates' money. He's crooked anyway. We could just take all his money and give it to the government. Yeah, we could totally trust the government with our money. Yeah. They're not shady at all. Yeah, they should be trusted. Yeah. I know we've been bashing the government this whole time, and we don't trust them, and they're a bunch of racists. But now, we should give them our money, though. Nothing's wrong. Nothing bad's gonna happen. We should take all our money, take all their money. No, 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 not take our money. No, no, we're not. We're not in this equation. No, we're gonna take all the rich people's money, and we're gonna give it to the government, the people we said we don't trust. Oh, we trust them now, though, because we're gonna give them all the money. We don't have no plan on how we're gonna take the rich people's money. Oh, you know what? We can use the government. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. They're not gonna take any of it for themselves, right? Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, we trust them. Wait. We don't trust them. Wait, do we trust them or we don't trust them? I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna take Bill Gates' money, take Warren Buffett's money. We're gonna go to his house, find out where he's stashing all his money, and then we're gonna get us a group. And we're gonna go in his house and take his money. And then we're gonna give it to the government. You know what? Why are we giving it to the government for? Won't we give it to the colleges? We'll just give it to them. And then be like, yeah, we got all of Bill Gates' money. Yeah, it should be free now, right? College should be free. That's how it works, right? We got all this money. We're going to give it to you. Okay, from here on out, college will be free. Okay. And then we're going to take all of Warren Buffett's money somehow and where he's stashing it, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to somehow get it. I don't know, magically, whatever. And we're going to go to all the hospitals, every hospital in the country, and we're going to just give them the money, and then it's going to make it free. I don't know how contracts work. I don't know how their system works. I just know they must want money. So we'll just give them money, and then we'll say, from here on out, any person that comes in here and gets a heart taken out, $30,000, we pay for it. But I didn't really graduate. I didn't really major in math, so I don't know how much $30,000 plus, or these hospitals have about 100,000 people every year. You're talking surgeries, right? Sometimes surgeries can be like $50,000. You're talking about 100,000 people. 100,000 times 30,000. Wow, that sounds like a lot of money. You're talking every year? We're not just talking about one hospital. We're talking about like thousands of hospitals. So, okay, we got $30,000 surgeries, and because we're not talking when Antifa, our comrades, our commie fellas, when we talk about making healthcare free, we're not talking about like people who are getting the flu or something. No. We're talking about people with cancer, people that need chemotherapy and all that stuff. Now that's what we're talking about. So we're talking about $30,000 surgery, $50,000 surgeries for people who want to eradicate their cancer, who want to saw off a leg or something, or replace their heart. We're talking about $30,000 a person, and we're talking because you're talking about multiple hospital visits, $30,000, $50,000. That's just an estimate. We don't really know. We didn't really do the figures. We did them last night. So, we got $30,000 per person, about 100,000 people, maybe 50,000 people coming in and out of the hospital every single day. for surgeries, for getting shot, for maybe being psychologically ill, or because there's a whole lot of trans people in the hospital now because that they're being bullied and they're unhappy, and they need medicine, so they need medicine too. So we got to pay for the medicine, we got to pay for the hospital, you know. There's 100,000 people coming in and out of hospitals every day. We ain't talking about no one hospital. No, we need every single hospital to be free, and all the surgeries and the medicine and unhappy people. They all that needs to be free. There's gonna be no wait. There's gonna be no problems. You know, I, I, I know if we take 100,000 people times about $30,000, okay, it's a lot of money. Okay, it's probably about I ain't do good at math either, but I would assume it's about $30 million, maybe $300 million. Um, it's a lot of money, but it's okay though, because Bill Gates has his money. He's still making his money. We can take his. Warren Buffett, Alan Greenspan, Illuminati. You know what? Forget Bill Gates. We'll just go straight to the Illuminati and take their money. I don't really know who the Illuminati is. I don't even know if it's real. I don't even know who's in there. But once we get to the Illuminati, we get to the real 1%, the shadow government. Yeah, we'll yeah, they'll give us their money. They don't really fear us. We don't really know who they are. We don't even know if it's real. But no, they'll give up their money though. They're nice people. They're totally not evil. They will willingly give up their money. Um, anyway, so people understand Antifa is totally nonviolent. We totally know what we're talking about. You know, um, we're gonna eradicate all the Nazis from America, the alt-right. We're gonna eradicate these people. Um, we're gonna do it with Joe Soros' money because he owe us. Um, and we're gonna eradicate racism. So blacks, they don't have to worry about racism no more. They can finally stop killing each other because we eradicated racism. And we're gonna eradicate sexism. You know, and because now that women, they don't have enough rights, man. They're still it's still sexism, man. It's like they pay more money for their clothes and their makeup products. So we gotta eradicate sexism, and then that will get the all male run companies to lower the prices on women's products, or just make them equal. You know, instead of lowering the price of the products, we'll just make the men products the same price as the women products. We'll just make it equal. We'll just tell the companies, you don't have to lower the price of the women's products. Just make the men's products the same price as the women's product. Regardless of how, the women, they could just bought the man's deodorant anyway instead. But you know how women are, they need to be motivated to do something. They need to be encouraged to buy the man's product instead of one product. You know, we need to coach the women to buy the man's product instead of the woman's product, because the man's product is cheaper. Women are more emotional. Even though they're equal, even though that gender is not real, it's all a social construct, but they are emotional. They are different. You know, even though they're equal, they're equal, but they are emotional and they are different, and they should be treated differently, and they should be given more rights. But they're equal though. No, okay, calm down, guys. They're equal. Um, so women, they have to be motivated. They have to be encouraged because society doesn't motivate or encourage women to be leaders, to buy the male product other than the woman product. So we need to teach the women to be leaders and to make their own decisions so they could buy the male product instead of the girl product because the woman product costs more than the male product. They could just buy the male product, right? It's the same product. You know, only thing different about the woman product is that it's pink. So, so they can just buy the male product. You say, well, why don't they just buy the male product? And who cares how do I know that, you know, that you even bought the male product, or even if you bought the male product from either yourself or somebody else, you know, who cares, right? No, it's the patriarchy, man. The patriarchy is is making women afraid to buy the male product instead of the woman product. But anyway, women are equal. They're not different. Gender's not real. You know, this whole pay gap thing. Yeah, yeah, we need to solve that too. Even though women is a construct, it's not real. We still need to solve it though. The women are not getting paid as much. So what we'll do is we'll storm the offices of CEOs, and even though they don't really run anything, we'll storm the office of CEOs and we'll demand that women get paid more than men. Even though women are equal to men and they have the same strength, they're strong, they can speak for themselves. They should be able to go to the CEOs and demand raises. No, but no. Even though they're equal, they should be able to do this on their own. But because of the patriarchy, they can't do it. But, even though they're equal, right? Aren't they just as strong as men? Yes, yes. Okay, yes, they're as strong as men. They should be able to do it themselves. But because of the patriarchy, they can't do it. But even though we have said that men and women are the same, and regardless of if there's a patriarchy or not, they should be able to do it, right? Because women and men are the same. So they don't really need our help, do they? They don't need laws at all. They don't need the government or anyone to help. We should be able to just do it because we're women and we're just as strong as men, and we don't need no motivation. We don't need no help. We don't need no government to help us. We should be able to just do it, right? Because we're the same as men, right? Matter of fact, we're not actually women. There is no such thing as men. No such thing as men. There's no patriarchy, right? Grass it. I ain't say that. You ain't hear that. But anyway, we got to get the government. We don't trust them. Okay, we don't trust them. Oh, but we're gonna use them anyway, and we're gonna get everything done. We're gonna make hospitals free. We're gonna go to Bill Gates' house, take all his money. Go to Warren Buffett's house, take all his money. Find out who the Illuminati is, take all their money, and we're gonna give it to the government, or we're gonna give it to the colleges. They'll know what to do with it. We'll give it to the hospitals. They'll know what to do with it. They won't take any money off the top. We trust them. So we give them all their money. We're gonna finally eradicate racism. Once we do that, the blacks will stop killing each other. We're gonna get rid of all the Nazis and all the alt-right people. We're gonna send them back to our neighborhood where they were the whole time. Uh, we're going to get rid of police because they're a bunch of racist, sexist people, and we're gonna replace all the miners and the cops and the military and the dirty jobs and the engineers and the doctors and the surgeons. We're gonna replace all them people and we're gonna make all them women. So we're gonna have women fire, we're gonna fire women, we're gonna have police cops that are women. Every single police is gonna be a woman. Every single fireman is gonna be a woman. Every single doctor, surgeon, nurse is gonna be a woman. Every single person doing mining work is gonna be a woman. You know, any person doing any type of engineering or any type of tech job, any lawyers, judges are all gonna be women. From here on out, every single president is gonna be a woman. You can't even run for president unless you're a woman or a minority or a trans or a handicap. We're gonna make it so nobody but blacks, women, minorities, or trans or able people, whatever, they cannot run for president. That means whoever you choose, they're gonna be a minority right off the bat. You can't choose nobody but minorities because every single candidate is gonna be a minority. Man, we'll rig this system, baby. But anyway, and then for the Oscars, only movies gonna be up there is black movies and Arab movies and Mexican movies and Chinese movies. You ain't gonna see nothing but they movies, man. You ain't gonna see no white movies. No white movies at all. No male movies. No, my bad. No white male straight movies. You know. And every video game developer and every video game is gonna be a woman lead character. All the enemies in the game are gonna be male. All the game developers are gonna be women. CEOs, companies. Yeah, man. We're gonna have an all-women government. The men will just be there as support. Yeah, they'll just be the support, and then the women will be the leaders. You know, all the garbage men, all these jobs, yeah, all gonna be women. Men are just gonna be on the side supporting the women. They ain't gonna be having. They're gonna be getting all the jobs that women have. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what we're gonna do. So we eradicate sexism. We get rid of racism. We make everything free. We get us some robots, even though we don't know how to make any. We'll find out who makes the robots. We'll get a bunch of robots. You know, we make healthcare free by taking Bill Gates' money. And we'll make cows free by taking Warren Buffett's money. You know, we'll find a way to make sure that Warren Buffett always has money. Bill Gates always has money. We don't really know how Bill Gates makes money or who runs his company. Whatever you need is feeding his company. But anyway, we'll find a way to